Hello, STLP coordinators. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 3. This episode is all about registering for the regional competition. I plan on seeing you and your students at the U of L regional competition on November 17th. You have until October 20th to register to attend. There are two things you can register for at Regional Showcase: the Showcase projects and the service projects. A showcase project is the big event for STLP. You can have as many students as you like work on a project. At the competition, only 1 to 4 of them will present their project to a group of judges. You can have 3 projects or 4 if you are a gold school. There will be 3 winning teams that present at ISTE in the summer in Chicago. The projects are created after students observe a need in their school or community and utilize technology to develop and implement a solution. Usually, students have begun their project and have a nice plan and a display to present, but the project does not need to be completed until they present again at the state competition in March. For more information about the Showcase project, please watch the previously released video, Showcase Primer. Pause your video now and write down this link. Remember, you will receive a stipend if your STLP attends the regional event and presents a Showcase project. You can also earn $500 if your school's JCPS Showcase goes the furthest at the state competition in March. Your students can also apply for service teams. Every high school can have 2 students register to apply to be a junior engineer. At the regional, they will bring 2 references, a resume, and interview for this position. They will serve at the KISTE conference in March, where for 3 days they will be at the Galt House setting up and helping teachers troubleshoot technology problems. They will then go to the state competition and help with the technology. The best engineers will be chosen to work at ISTE in Chicago during the summer. Your students who do help desk or technology class or work on IT at work or home should apply for this awesome opportunity. Each elementary school can have 2 students apply to be a live reporter at the state competition. These students will bring a 2-minute sample of their interviewing experience and interview for the job. If they are chosen, they will interview people from the crowd live at the state competition. Students who are involved in webcasts or newscasts would be good for this position. Every middle school and high school can have 2 students apply for media arts. They will bring a 2-minute tape and a resume and interview to produce a video at the state competition. Students will indicate in this interview if they're interested in being an editor, a videographer, or a reporter, and should have experience in that area. Middle and high schoolers can also apply to work with the production company. Students will bring examples of their work and interview to work production at the state competition. Students who do a lot of video editing should apply for this category. Elementary, middle, and high can each have 2 students apply to be a Scratch ambassador. They will bring examples of their Scratch work and interview to help people at the Scratch booth at State. Any student who likes to help and has a good knowledge of Scratch would be a good candidate for this position. And finally, 2 students from each middle, elementary, and high school can apply to do social media for the STLP account of Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. They will have an interview where they go over digital citizenship and their experience with social media. At the state competition, they will have access to these accounts and post for STLP. If they have experience managing a school or club social media account, they should apply for this. Here is a pro tip for you. The Blogger Core is a DPOJ category where students submit a story about regionals online in the wintertime. If chosen, they work as a blogger at the state competition. So if you have a student that wants to be on the Blogger Core, they need to work on their story at the fall showcase. To take students to the regional STLP event at U of L, you are going to need to work a lot with your secretary. He or she can help you with the paperwork. You need to fill out whatever paperwork is needed for a field trip. If you are taking a bus, you will need to order that. You need to plan for a substitute for that day. If you are taking many kids, you might need chaperones. These people also have to fill out forms with the school. If you are driving, everyone who is driving needs to fill out an insurance affidavit. You must provide a judge for your school to attend the regional event. If you have trouble finding a judge, please let me know and I can help you. Judges need to be there at 9 o'clock and the judging starts at 10. The event concludes around 12 p.m. and many teams choose to tour U of L after the event. You might bring sack lunches or eat at a food court on campus. When you are ready to register on the STLP website, you're going to hover over regionals and go to regionals register. Once you start registering, you can't save and come back to it. So you want to be prepared before you begin. Here are all the pieces of information that you're going to need. If you want to print something out to plan your registration, you can do that here. And when you are ready to actually register, you'll start by pressing Next here. Going to the STLP Regional Showcase is a lot of work, and we appreciate everything that you are doing for your students. Once you get there, I promise it will be worth it, and I can't wait to see you and your students there. In the meantime, you can always contact me, Sarah Bumpus, if you need help.